In December 2022, Lionel Messi lifted the FIFA World Cup trophy in Qatar, cementing his status as the definitive icon of Argentine history. But there is a parallel universe where none of it happened, a universe where Messi wore the red of Spain, lifting trophies alongside Xavi and Iniesta, leaving Argentina to wonder what might have been. This isn't a fan theory, this isn't made up, this is actually a terrifying reality that almost came to pass. In the early 2000s, the Spanish Football Federation knew exactly what they had in their hands, while Argentina didn't even know his name. This is a story of a bureaucratic race against the clock, an ocean crossing and a forgotten VHS tape that saved the future of Argentine football. So by 2003, a 16-year-old Lionel Messi was tearing up La Masia, Barcelona's famed youth academy. Having lived in Spain since he was 13, he was rapidly approaching eligibility for Spanish citizenship. The Royal Spanish Football Federation was enchanted. They persuaded him constantly, offered him immediate call-ups to their under-17s national team. And meanwhile, back home in Argentina, Messi was completely anonymous. The interest in its infancy, there was no scouting database, no YouTube compilations and no viral TikTok clips. He had even been entirely overlooked for Argentina's 2003 FIFA Under-17 World Cup squad. Messi felt ignored and Spain was knocking on the door with a golden ticket. Imagine Messi not being in the best 22 players for Argentina at under-17 level when he was already tearing it up for Barcelona. Unbelievable. Anyway, enter an unsung hero, a journalist at Barça TV. Recognising that global football was sleepwalking into an historic tragedy, he meticulously compiled a highlight reel of Messi's most physics-defining goals and dribbles. He didn't upload it to the cloud, he burned it onto a physical VHS cassette tape. That plastic cassette was slipped into a suitcase and hand-delivered across the Atlantic Ocean to Hugo Tacale, an assistant coach for Argentina youth national teams. Imagine the scene late at night in a dimly lit Federation office in Buenos Aires. Argentine coaches crowd around a flickering CRT television, popping a tape of a VCR. The magnetic ribbon spins and for 90 minutes they watch a tiny kid for Rosario make a mockery of European defences. The realisation hits them like a lightning bolt. They were about to let the greatest talent of a generation or of all time slip away to a fierce European rival. One youth coach later joked that their immediate instinct wasn't to call him up but to kidnap him before Spain could finalise his paperwork. The AFA panicked. Under FIFA rules at the time, a player was only locked into a country once they played in an official international match. Argentina needed to cap him immediately. There was no official game scheduled. So they manufactured one. In June 2004, the Federation hurriedly organised a completely random, hastily arranged under-20 friendly against Paraguay. Its sole subtextual purpose was to put Lionel Messi in an Argentina shirt. The match was so rushed that the official fax sent to Barcelona to request his release famously misspelled his name as Lionel Mecci. On June 29, 2004, at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium in Buenos Aires, a half-time substitute wearing the number 17 stepped onto the pitch. Messi took the ball, slalomed through the entire Paraguayan defence and scored a breathtaking solo goal and still went on to provide 2 assists. The trap was sprung, the trap worked. With that single appearance, Lionel Messi was officially, legally and permanently an Argentine international. Global football changed forever because of a fragile piece of magnetic tape carried across the sea inside a piece of luggage. If that journalist doesn't edit those clips, or if that VCR doesn't spin, the greatest story in South American sport history is erased before it even begins. Institutions obviously fail to recognise genius when it arrives in an unfamiliar package, but sometimes history just needs a little push from a forgotten tape. If you like this type of stuff, make sure you like and subscribe and comment, and there's plenty more of these in-depth documentary style videos on the channel.